Hi and welcome to a sketchbook tour. This is my Sakura sketchbook. I painted these koi fish on top that I really like. So I had some black paint left over from something and I painted this whole page black. And I also had some white paint left over and I just stuck my thumb into it and then just went all crazy. And I created little faces out of each one and I think it's so funny and so cute. It's actually one of my favorite pages. Let's see, I started this in the 12th of February 2020, so this is about a year old. Here I just did some testing with different materials. This is like a running sequence of a dog. It's very fun to draw. Here I drew a bunch of horses. I really like how these two turned out. And some cats. These two are my absolute favorites. So cute. This was a commission for a friend. Some pages are really not that fantastic to look at, but that's okay. Oh, here I actually, wait, let me get the pen that I used. I used this pen, which first of all looks adorable, and I used it to draw these figures. And I love this pen because you have to draw very quickly with it, and that way you don't have to, that way you don't, I don't know, you don't overthink what you're doing. You just quickly draw, and it really helps me to draw human figures, because I do find that kind of difficult. I really like these two pages. Especially this dog. Here I tested out some markers, but I don't know, this paper is really not fantastic for markers. You can I don't know if you can see, but yeah, the markers kind of bled through the paper. You can see that here as well. It's fine, I don't really draw with markers anyway. Yeah. Here I drew some items that were on my desk with that same pen that I showed you earlier. More commission work. Right, here I tried to do a blob challenge. Basically create a bunch of random shapes and then try to draw something, like create something out of them. I don't know, I think it would have been better if somebody else made these blobs for me, or like if I made it with paint instead of just a marker. They look kind of weird. And these are also kind of weird. I do like this one though, with the houses. Here I drew some hands. Right, so here I was sitting outside and I drew my boyfriend's brother. But he kept moving a lot, so I had to draw him very quickly. And this is our rooster. This is just some girl from Pinterest. I found a lot of my inspiration on Pinterest. Here I tried to draw something in charcoal. It unfortunately faded a little bit because a lot of it got transferred onto the next page. But I still like how it turned out. And these are some sketches for a painting I did of my dad. Painting people with glasses on is really difficult, but I noticed that if you draw the glasses first, it's a lot easier somehow. I don't know what I was doing here, just sometimes the drawings are really random. Right, so here I drew a friend of mine and I really like how this drawing turned out. She also really liked it, so she asked me if I could draw another drawing of her and her mom, which is this one, but it's really not very good. This one is really nice, and then this one is just a little awkward, but it's fine. Just some sketches for painting. I really love these two. They're actually two separate references, but for some reason they work really well together. Some more pen sketches. It's a little watercolor piece. More random scribbles. Here I drew like 2 different poses, and I tried to figure out the geometrical shapes in it, which is quite interesting actually. And this one I just drew twice. I don't really like this page, it's kind of ugly. I do really like this one. It's like an Animal Crossing character. Here I tried a different art style, and it looks awful. Absolutely awful. Here are some faces. I drew this with a black colored pencil, and it works really well, I think. Very nice. I really like her hair. This was a sketch for a painting for my mom. I really did not enjoy drawing this book, I remember, because there are so many little things and details, and for some reason the legs are really difficult to draw, so I did not enjoy this at all. I did really enjoy these. Here I was sitting outside, again in the garden, trying to draw a rose, but it was really difficult. Flowers are just really difficult because you have a bunch of random petals, and eventually I'm like, wait, what petal was I drawing again? And I get very lost. And I actually got very sunburned when drawing this. But I do think the drawing looks nice. I don't remember why I ripped this page in half. I think I needed the paper for something. Yeah. So here I did a drawing of, Ashley from Best Dressed. She posted this picture on our Instagram and I really liked it, so I recreated it. And then these are some mushroom drawings that I really like. And I was just testing out a new white pen. Oh right, I wanted to do a calendar, so I just sketched out a bunch of things for each month. I never actually ended up using any of these sketches, but I did kind of make a calendar. So far I only have until May, so I still need so many months. Yeah. Little bunny, so cute. Here I tried to draw my cat, but he moved so much I could only draw this. Oh, this mouse is so cute. It's more painting ideas that I did not end up doing, I think. Ah, some birds. I love drawing birds. They're very elegant and yet really cute and fuzzy at the same time. I really love birds. Here I drew the girl with the pearl earring. It's one of my favorite paintings actually. It's very difficult to draw for some reason. Her pose, I don't know, it's really difficult to capture her gaze and stuff. But I do like how this turned out. I actually painted her as well, but I prefer the drawing. And here I just did some sketches in my colored pencils. Every time I see this guy, I think he's so funny. It's supposed to be a vampire. I don't know, like I tried to make a nice drawing, and then this one I wasn't very happy with it, so I just created a bunch of random drawings that I actually prefer. They're so funny. And here I just drew a bunch of random things. I don't know why I drew this guy with a lamp on his head. I don't know. Oh, here I drew my pets. So these are my mom's cats, my dad's dog, and my own cat. And I love how they all turn out, especially my dog. I think he looks very, very nice. Look at this ball. So cute. I like this drawing, but I hate the rest of the page. I don't actually know why I did this. Yeah, no, I don't love these pages. Here I drew some hands. This was a sketch for a painting I did of my dog. Here I drew my boyfriend and some random things from Pinterest. Another sketch for that painting. Here I drew these hands with my red ballpoint pen. And I don't know, I really like how this one turned out. I don't love this one, but I don't know, I really like this one. And here I drew a bunch of eyes with a blue pen. I really love how they all turned out. And here I use that same pen to draw a bunch of birds. I again love all of them. Sometimes I have really good looking spreads, and then other times it's like this. It's fine though, you know, it's all to practice. Here I again tried a different art style, but it's just not my thing. It just looks weird. I do like this guy though, he's kind of funny. I don't know what's going on here. Sometimes when I'm listening to a lecture and it gets kind of boring, I tend to doodle a lot in my notebook. So I decided to make these same kind of doodles, but in my sketchbook. Some of them are kind of funny, but most of them are just so weird. I literally drew a turd. Why? Why? These duckies are so cute though. And some faces. I love this grandma. She had these gigantic glasses and her eyes also look really big. It's so funny. I don't know why, but I just find old people so adorable. Some more eyes and some animals. Here I again was sitting outside trying to draw what I saw, and I saw this chair, but it looks awful. I don't know, I'm for some reason really not good at perspective and like architectural things. I tried it again here, but it just, I don't know. I don't like things that have straight lines. I prefer organic things, like faces and animals. I noticed that I hadn't drawn these human figures in a while, so I did that again and I really, really enjoyed it. And these are just some ideas for what I wanted to paint on my next sketchbook, but I didn't actually end up doing this, but I did this. And these are just some sketches with my Tombow. And that is it. Yep. Oh, I forgot I did this. I had this new white paint marker and I wanted to try it out, but it looked very weird on this material. I don't know, they're supposed to be from My Princess Mononoke. I think they're called Kodama spirits. This one looks really bad, and this one as well. Let's just go back to the front. That looks a little better. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.